Today, we have a combination of a strong stock market and a weak US dollar. This is a backdrop we've seen many times before throughout Bitcoin's history. At Bravo's research, we've built what we call our Bitcoin valuation model based on these two variables. This line here shows what Bitcoin's 6-month returns should look like based on the model. And this other line shows Bitcoin's actual 6-month return. Whenever the actual return goes far above the model, it's often signaled that Bitcoin was overvalued. And when the actual return has dropped significantly below, it's marked periods of undervaluation. Today, based on current macro conditions, the model suggests Bitcoin should have risen by around 150% over the past 6 months. But in reality, it's only up about 35% since March 2025. That's a massive divergence in expected versus actual performance. We've only seen a gap this wide 2 other times in the past decade, once in late 2020 and again in early 2023. If we put Bitcoin's price on top, we see that in both instances, it went on a major catch-up move shortly after. So it's quite possible that we're setting up for something similar right now, with Bitcoin positioned to rise aggressively from this undervalued spot. That's why we're not too concerned about the recent profit-taking spike from long-term holders, especially at a time when Bitcoin treasury companies are still buying aggressively. What this could mean is that we're witnessing a rotation in ownership, with coins moving out of the hands of long-term holders and into the balance sheets of billion-dollar corporations. And so far, the demand from these treasury buyers shows no signs of slowing down. Given that both the US stock market and the dollar are signaling green today, and even our valuation model points to Bitcoin being significantly undervalued, to us, the setup starts to look less like a topping process and more like the groundwork for a potential melt-up heading into the end of 2025. And if that plays out, then this profit-taking chart could morph into something like this, potentially even surpassing the spike we saw in 2017. So rather than signaling an imminent top, we think this metric is suggesting that Bitcoin is in the latter stages of its bull market. By the way, make sure to take advantage of the discount that we're doing for our 5th birthday. There's a limited time remaining to secure our membership at a fraction of the price. You'll get access to our exact trading strategy step by step, with real-time buy and sell alerts, portfolio updates, and premium videos. To secure your discount, use the link in the description below.